guys, it is Tuesday evening. I just woke up from a nap. Had the retrieval today. Everything went fairly good. We went in there into the city, got some paperwork done. I got hooked up to my IV and got my medication, and away we went. So it was fairly painless. It only took about 15, maybe 20 minutes. They were able to retrieve 6 mature eggs, so they seemed pretty happy with that. I had wished it was a bit more, because sometimes what happens is a lot of your eggs either don't fertilize or they don't develop properly. So I don't know how that will work out, but 6 is what we got, so that's what we'll have to be happy with. They seemed happy with it, so that's good. Went in, got the retrieval. It was fairly painless. After I was done, I went to recovery. Corey went upstairs to do his specimen sample or whatever, and so he went and did his part, and then we continued to wait in recovery. The embryologist came in from the lab while we were in recovery and basically just said that Corey's sperm had some white blood cells in it, which they said is not anything uncommon or to worry about. But he did have those there when he actually did his sperm analysis, so his first test. He did have them, and they gave him an antibiotic, and they just said the antibiotic either must have not worked or the white blood cells kind of came back. So they weren't worried about it, but it does change how we had to do it. We were just going to do regular IVF, which is basically they put my eggs and his sperm in a dish and kind of stir it together, for lack of a better word, and obviously the sperm finds the eggs. But what they decided to do, because of the white blood cell being in the sperm, they decided to recommend ICSI, which is basically when they go through and they pick the sperm, and then they, with a very, very tiny needle, they insert that sperm into the egg. So they recommended that we do that. It is an additional cost, but we figured we're already this deep in, we might as well do the best thing. So we went along and said that they could do that. So hopefully that will be okay. They will pick kind of the best, cleanest, sperm to kind of put into the egg. So hopefully it all works out for the better. So yeah, that's kind of where we at. Was a bit of a surprise. We weren't planning on having to do that, but it is what it is, and especially with only the 6 eggs, we want to make sure that they do get fertilized. So they are going to call us tomorrow and let us know how many eggs did fertilize, and then they call us again on day 2 and let us know how many of those eggs have cell division. And then again, they won't call us, I think, until day 4. They don't like to touch them too much. They want to let them do their thing. So the nurse will call on day 4 and let us know when our transfer will be. So I'm hoping that all 6 or at least 5 of them make it, just because there's no guarantee that even once the embryo is perfect, that it's going to implant and be a healthy pregnancy. So I'm hoping that at least 6, 5, maybe 4 do well, and then we have kind of what we need in case we don't get pregnant the first time or 2, but there's no way to know that. So that's where we're at. I'm feeling fairly good. I'm tired and groggy from the medication, but other than that, I feel pretty good. I have a little bit of mild cramping, but it's really nothing major. So I'm just gonna lay low today and probably tomorrow take it easy and then see how I feel. I'm anxious to hear back from them, so hopefully they call us tomorrow, and hopefully it's good news. Hopefully all 6 have fertilized. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. I will update you guys as I can, and hopefully things are on track to where they need to be. All right, thanks guys. Hey guys, it is Wednesday morning. I was just sleeping and the lab called. They called to let us know that only 3 of the 6 fertilized. So that sucks. That means so far we only have 3 eggs. And it's only day 1 really, and they have to make it till day 5. So that sucks. I was sleeping and they called. Still early. Yeah. So I'm super bummed. The chance we could end up with none if we only have 3. So yeah, that sucks. Corey's not home yet. He's walking the dog. So yeah, I am super bummed about that number. I know people are gonna say it only takes 1 and da da da, but you know, we're already down to half of our eggs after the first day. So what's gonna happen the next few days? Anyways, I just wanted to pop on and kind of put that out there. I will try to do another check-in tomorrow when they call me. Alright guys, bye. I don't know what we're gonna do if we only have 3. Or if we end up with none. How do you go through that much, spend that much money, and end up with 3? It's just not fair. I really thought after everything that we had gone through that this would work and we wouldn't have any issues. But of course we do. Of course we do. Because nothing ever wants to work for us. Hi guys, so it's a little bit later in the day. I soaked for a bit and then decided to get up, have a shower, and get ready and kind of mosey on. Obviously, I get that to a lot of people. Look at Vern yawning in the background. Obviously, I get to a lot of people that they might not understand why 3 eggs would upset me. And it's just, you know, we have a lot riding on this, a lot of money put into it. I have made some pretty serious kind of life changes, I guess. I gave up my dream job. That was a very long commute for me into the city every day, and I gave that job up and took a part-time job that's a lot closer to home. And I did that thinking positive, that this would work and we would have a kid or 2, and that the job sacrifice would be worth it for our future kids. And so I don't know. I guess I just have a lot of emotion running into this. I just kind of with doing research and watching other vlogs and stuff, a lot of people do their egg retrieval and they get like 10, 20, 25 eggs. So when I only got 6, I was kind of, I guess, put back by that. And, you know, maybe to some people there's probably people that don't get any, and I'm sure that 6 would be like a dream to them. So I need to try to think of that, but it's really hard to stay positive because I've been trying to stay positive this whole time, and it seems that when you do stay positive, when things don't work out the way that you thought they would, it seems more off-putting, I guess. So obviously I was just very upset. We paid the extra money, which was quite a bit, to do the ICSI, and I guess I thought that, you know, whatever, it's more money, but it'll be worth it because all of those eggs will fertilize because they're putting the sperm literally right into the egg. So then to hear that we only had the 3 was just kind of obviously upsetting for me. And I get it, there's a lot of people out there that don't get any, and I should be happy to have 3, and I am grateful to have 3, but it just is difficult. So now I'm just stressed that tomorrow all 3 of them might not divide properly. They might not progress as they should, so we'll see. Vern's obviously very concerned about me today. Yes. He's, I think, can probably tell that I'm not in the best of moods. So anyways, I'm up, I'm showered. Physically, after my retrieval, I'm actually doing really good. I think I'm gonna wait for Corey to get home. We're gonna have some lunch, and then we'll take the dog for a hike or something. Yeah, so that's where we're at. I decided I think I probably will post those videos as kind of dramatic and emotional as they are, but I feel like that's all part of the ride, so why hide the garbage stuff too, right? Like, that's just part of it, and that's how I felt in that moment. And maybe it was not the most realistic, maybe it was maybe I overreacted to some people, but that's how I felt in that moment. And to me, that you know, that was upsetting. And so I'll probably post it. I'm grateful to have 3, but I'm still not overly happy with it. Yesterday I was feeling pretty calm after I kind of get over the 6. I thought, oh well, all 6 of them will fertilize. They're gonna do the ICSI, like everything will be great. And so I kind of was being positive yesterday. And so when I got the news that only half of them had made it, it was, you know, it was disappointing to me. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully they all do well. You know, ideally I would like to have more than 1, just because if we put 1 in, it you know, it may not succeed. They don't have like 100% success rates. Actually, the success rates are pretty low for IVF. So that's why I'm so disappointed to have, sorry, my thumb there. That's why I'm so disappointed to have such, to me, a lower number, because like I said, the success rates for IVF are actually not that high. They're somewhere around the 50% mark. So, you know, if you only have 1, 50%, there's a lot riding on that one little guy. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll have the 3. I will definitely update you guys. Thanks for following along on the journey. Yeah, I'm sure all the text will be flooding in now because of that, but you know, that's just part of it, and everything, I'm sure, will be all right either way. I got Corey, so he'll get me through. He always does, because he's perfect. All right, guys, chat later. Bye.